Welcome to Divine Stream Radio Artist Testimonial. Today we're going to an artist testimony from the Christian band Casting Crowns. Casting Crowns, led by frontman Mark Hall, is widely respected by fellow Christian artists for their transparent lyrics, unwavering commitment to local church ministry, and ability to translate deeply personal youth ministry experiences into globally resonant worship anthems. Mark Hall on Casting Crowns. Because the band emerged from, and remains deeply rooted in, local church ministry in Georgia. Their testimony is less about rock star fame and more about discipleship and vulnerability. Lead singer Mark Hall frequently shares that the heart of Casting Crowns is simply breaking down the perfect Christian facade. Hall openly shares his lifelong battles with dyslexia, ADHD, and severe self-worth issues. He emphasizes that the band's songs, such as Voice of Truth and Praise You in the Storm, are honest reflections of learning to lean on God rather than masking personal struggles. Hall's testimony highlights that God doesn't need artists, but rather works through those who yield themselves. He views his songwriting as an extension of his everyday conversations with students in his youth group, ensuring the band's songs are practical and grounded in Scripture. After surviving an aggressive battle with kidney cancer in 2015, Hall's testimony centers heavily on the sovereignty of God. He has spoken about moving from a mindset of just wanting God to remove storms to realizing that God's presence is the anchor in the middle of them. The impact on other Christian artist peers in the Christian music industry frequently point to Casting Crowns as a gold standard for authenticity. Rather than adopting an industry-first mentality, Casting Crowns prioritizes their local church roles, a practice that artists like Matt Maher and Stephen Curtis Chapman have cited as an inspiring example of faithful, ego-free ministry. Other artists often share testimonies of how Casting Crowns has shaped their own faith journeys and songwriting. The band's lyrical focus on discipleship, rather than just preaching to the choir, has been widely lauded by contemporaries for giving believers biblical language to process grief, self-doubt, and mental health struggles. To explore Mark Hall's own story in his own words, you can watch the Casting Crowns Home by Sunday documentary, or read more about their ministry testimony on the Liberty University News Archive.